You're watching Let's Chat.
Our next guest, a longtime servant of not just the city of Chattanooga, but of Hamilton County. He spent most of his life in public service, most recently as police chief for the city of Chattanooga. Now he's assumed a new role of the chief operating officer for Hamilton County. Ladies and gentlemen, David Roddy.
It's good to be here, Chip.
I don't know whether they call you chief, Mr. Roddy, David, operator, whatever you want to call it.
So when we made the announcement that I was able to and take the opportunity to become chief operating officer for the county, a friend of mine on the other side of the country saw the news release, and he texted me the same day and basically said, "You'll do anything you can do to keep the term chief in your title, won't you?" I was like, "Well, guilty as, so you can call me chief."
So tell me what it's like being chief operating officer of Hamilton County. First time we've ever had one of these.
It's operational government, and as you and I discussed earlier today, it gave me the opportunity to come back into an environment that I have done for most of my adult life, which is get the machine going, operational government, feed it what it needs to feed, make it better, make it more efficient, more effective, support the people that work there so they can support the people that they're supposed to be helping out within our community. And whether that community is the city of Chattanooga, Hamilton County as a whole, state of Tennessee, our nation, whatever that looks like, operational government is that entity that faces outward. And I just enjoy the opportunity to be behind those people and make sure they have what they need to get the job done.
And when you have strong, effective leadership at the top, it does trickle its way down.
It should, but it's a compression. So it's leadership from the top, but expressing that vision and support from the bottom up. So then you kind of compress that entire entity to produce what it's designed to produce.
Couldn't have a better one for the first time around. We hope you will stay there for many, many years.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to shift gears here a moment and talk about the Helen Ross Mcnab Foundation, which is why you are here. You've gotten hit up to do just about everything for various charities, all of them good over the past number of years. You went with the Helen Ross Mcnab Foundation. Why?
That's one of them. So I'm on a few boards around the state and here locally because I believe any opportunity you have that opens the doors for you to serve as much as possible, what your bandwidth is, you should take advantage of that. And Helen Ross Mcnab being one of them. They actually have two separate boards, and those from Helen Ross Mcnab that may watch this, if I get some of the structure wrong, correct me, because I haven't even gone through the orientation yet.
Right.
But I do believe in jumping as hard and as fast as you can. One is designed to help with the financial fundraising and just the overall supportive structure of Helen Ross Mcnab. The other is their community board, which plugs into different areas around the entire state of Tennessee. It was actually formed in Knoxville, but they're in, I believe, 39 counties at this time with some type of programming relative to supportive work within children, adults, trauma, you name it. They're trying to plug into these areas of needs and gaps in people's lives and existence. Everything from moving incarcerated individuals out and helping them be supportive in what the next trajectory of their life looks like, to helping the youngest, most vulnerable members of our community work through traumatic events and give them and their families a better understanding, some more training, some more education, and a safer environment to work through traumatic.
Much of what you were doing in your previous career as the police chief.
It's what I advocated for very strongly.
And you certainly set the bar extremely high in that level, and I'm sure you will in the Helen Ross Mcnab Foundation as well. You got a big event coming up that is, wow, it is a sporting clays tournament. How do one of these tournaments work?
So for those that have never seen one, picture a golf tournament with shotguns.
Golf tournaments have shotgun starts.
So there you go. So this is everybody has one. So a sporting clays tournament is similar to like skeet or what anybody sees, but it is teams of 4, and they work through different shooting stations on a course. We'll be doing it at Benton Shooters up in Bradley County, to where each station results in a score, an overall compiled score of 15 shooting stations. It is a really relaxed day. It's very safe. It's very structured, but it gets members of the community out there in a different setting. You get to do sporting clays if that's an interest for you. The registration goes into the financial support for Helen Ross Mcnab, and it's just it's a fun event. And we've used several of them, and a lot of different 501c3s in our area and across the country use sporting clays as an alternative to other means to raise funds.
And Benton Clays is just an incredible place to go up for a fun day out.
Wonderful.
Nothing like a little gunpowder and cordite to get the blood
Mix
flowing.
in some barbecue and you've got a good day.
It is going to be a good day. How do folks get involved in this other than actually taking part in shooting? people see you, say, I'd like to get involved, I'm not that good with a shotgun, you're still looking for sponsors and volunteers, right?
We are. So the volunteerism and the sponsorship specifically, you can go to the Helen Ross Mcnab Center website. There's going to be some links in there to show the different level of sponsorship. What we've also started to work into is if you are wanting to look for like a silver or gold or platinum level sponsorship, that's like a corporate level,
right,
but you don't have anybody that actually is familiar with sporting clays, sponsor a team and then maybe donate those slots to someone that may want to do it. I spoke to one of our entities that is looking at getting into a sponsorship for a team. They're going to do a team, but they're going to then ask any first responders that they may know and let them shoot in the tournament.
Wow.
So you're able to give a couple of first responders, veterans, people that work out in the community, anybody that you want to show a little bit of appreciation to, sponsor a team, but let them shoot. So the way we came up with this was, if I'm not good at golf and I pick up a golf club, I'm not endangering anyone's life. If I've never shot in a sporting clays tournament, I probably don't need to do it the first time in the middle of a tournament. So this lets other people do that.
Sounds good. Again, welcome to your new position as Hamilton County's first Chief Operating Officer. Hopefully you'll come back here in a couple of weeks, fill us in a little bit more on this. The Helen Ross Mcnab Foundation Sporting Clays Tournament is coming up September 22nd in Benton. Find out more at mcnabfoundation.org, mcnabfoundation.org. We'll be right back with more here on Let's Chat.